Alright, looks like we're up. Let's count it down.
Are you gonna count or should I?
I'm gonna type it out in chat. So
Okay, that makes more sense.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Go!
So, welcome everybody. I'm allthehighwinds, and with me is...
Chaos? I wasn't sure if you were gonna say my name or...
It's just like RPG Limit Break, man. It's all good. But yeah, we'll be playing... And we are going on the quest to become the best and greatest magician ever. But of course it comes with a really odd clause.
But yeah, you graduate from a magic school, and they tell you that the only way to progress is to kill your brother, which he pretty much accepts, wouldn't they?
Yep, because Blue is quite the selfish man, being the second born out. You know how that works. But the route we're taking, we're going to be going the path of least resistance, as you will see.
No spoilers, though.
They just had to
We gotta
stress that
kill
in red.
Rouge!
So we're gonna hit up our first spot here, get some info on some magic. And also, we get to find out that acquiring magic is simple as just buying it from people.
I guess this character specifically, you just have to learn half of the available magic types, but I guess failing to learn them counts as learning them or something weird like that.
Yeah. And we're gonna do a lot of failing. But just like that, okay, we got some magic here. So now we're gonna initiate a glitch, and we're just gonna get freebies from a junkyard until we fill our inventory with a bunch of great equipment.
So yeah, if you played SaGa Frontier before, you're probably familiar with the junk shop glitch. It was pretty much abused by everyone, probably. Basically, you can get as much equipment as you want from this junk shop. And usually you're only allowed to get really low-level items from the junk shop when you're starting out, but there's a way to hack the game to get really high-level items.
We're gonna get some pals first, though, to help us get magic, because, you know, Path of Least Resistance will make them work. Delegate.
So yeah, you get a bunch of characters. He's doing the Kylin route, where you fight Kylin instead of fighting the Time Lord.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
pretty
the
much as
flashier
fast
route.
as fighting the Time Lord.
It's the fastest, but it's also the flashiest too, which is why I chose it. We're gonna see a lot of skill combos. Like, big skill combos.
Yeah, you get to do a level 5, right?
A 4 and a 5, yeah. Oh, whoops. Alright, so here we go. Gonna equip that. First we're gonna buy, because, you know, we gotta be nice. And then we're gonna glitch him out. So I'm looking for a specific set of equipment here. And, of course, it being a junkyard, we're gonna see a lot of junk first.
So yeah, it's really random if you'll get the thing you want. There are ways to manipulate this, but it's dependent on the console and version of the game.
Alright, so there's a light bazooka. We need 4 guns similar to that. And then we're gonna need a water cannon. Okay, light Vulcan's not what we want. Okay, so we got 3 of the guns we need. There's 4. Now we just gotta fish for a water cannon. You can enjoy the chill music while this is going on.
But yeah, the reason why this works is that the junk shop memory addresses use the same memory addresses as the sell items menu. So you can manipulate the state of the junk shop by manipulating or just selecting the 7th row in the cell menu, which just increases the amount of items you can get to 7.
Now I want 2 shell bracers on an armor glove, or 3 armor gloves and a shell bracer. Or shell shield. So far we're actually... Wait, was that 2 and 2 already? Oh yeah, that was pretty quick. Cool. And then finally we're going to want a fiber hood and 2 jet boots. The jet boots are optional in the speedrun, but for safety's sake, just to make Kylin a lot smoother, we're going to pick up 2 jet boots. And alright, there's our fiber hood. Come on, jet boots. That's all we need.
So you don't need to get any armor in this route?
Oh, we already did.
Okay.
It's mostly for our robot buddies, though. We're just gonna staple a bunch of gloves on them and guns, because that's how mechs work in this game. You just throw everything on them. I think there was fan art a while ago where they drew T260G with just a bunch of gloves like attached randomly all over them.
Yeah, robots are unique in that they don't have any actual slots, so you can just put any amount of item on them.
But yeah, as you can tell, finding jet boots is probably one of the hardest to get. They're pretty rare. From what I read for the RNG in the junk shop, there's like tiers that you kind of fall into for like item tables, and sometimes
there's like possible seeds you can get. Yeah,
you can manipulate it by how much money you have too. So if I don't see
your
boots,
current money determines the rank when you do the junk shop glitch.
Yeah, if I don't see jet boots, I'm probably gonna sell the repair kits and try again after this, just to raise the rank a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, no lot of repair kits anyways.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's try it again. So, oh whoops, I didn't do the... There we go. Oh, there's one.
Okay, good.
So it's working. Just making sure I didn't accidentally pick one up on accident without looking.
So this is the most exciting part of the run.
Oh yeah. Also, if you're doing
Sometimes
runs, I would have
real
left
quick.
a long time ago without the jet boots and just gambled it all on that. But for the safety, we're doing it. Just because Kylin is usually a huge reset point. Oh yeah, tons of junk. Our inventory is just swamped. I've seen the fiber hood again. We're like one tier underneath of what we need to be again for some reason. Oh, oops. I'm trying to sell more repair kits here. But you can only find it in this box over here. All the other spots... Oh, there we go. Got it.
Okay, good.
Alright. So, region map. Now we're off to get some more magic. And this is where the delegation with the party members come in. And also we're just gonna buy some. So the reason
region map is pretty nice. Oh, keep going.
Yeah. So the reason we're buying Shadow Magic for blue is because if we don't, we'll have to actually do the light dungeon ourselves, so we can't delegate. So that's why I buy it. And then, as you can see, Shadow Magic users and robots can't, and monsters can't go in, so we send our 2 human buddies in, and they just do it for us.
And this dungeon isn't too long, but definitely slower than just sending your buds to do it.
Oh yeah. Let's see, now we are off to... Are we off to Shrike now? I think we are off to Shrike now.
I assume so.
Alright,
yes,
yeah.
you're off to Shrike.
We're gonna meet our first boss and our first set of really intense enemy dodges. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, we're gonna pick up our 5th buddy, which is more robot action that we can staple things to. Now I can finally work. The guy was just bored out of his mind.
Engineer car will join you if you have a mech already in your party, so...
Yeah, that's...
Because we already have T260, you got engineer car now.
That's the trigger for it. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna do that. First heavy menu of the game. Wait, no, only one kind of. There we go. Then we're gonna staple a bunch of gloves on. Look at all those gloves.
MX are really easy to make broken because their stats are buffed by any equipment you put on them, and they get a lot of buffs. So combine that with the junk shop where you can get some really high level items, you can just make super busted robots.
Alright, here we go. I gotta commit to this holding left or I'll get into an encounter.
Just don't know what to think it.
But yeah, I'm gonna abuse quick saving a lot. Ooh,
this dodge is really tricky. You gotta draw the people out so that there's only like a couple left, and then you gotta finesse your way through the couple. Ooh, this is going well.
Oh, nope. I didn't want to go up because the other roly-poly was up there.
You got hit. Should be able to get through that skeleton, though.
Yeah, usually if he doesn't move, you can just hold up and slip right by him.
Oh, you restart. Okay.
Oh, why did I have to back off? Oh, this is bad. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that one bug is pretty tricky to really draw out.
Oh, what? Was there a
nice
bat in
dodge.
there? Alright, let's try this again. But it's way faster to just...
Oh, you got hit by the hidden one.
Yeah, I got hit by the hidden one. They just spread out too much. Okay, let's see if I can get a... Oh, that's a much better pull this time.
Oh, nice. Got 4 of them with you.
Oh, I got stuck on the freaking torch, dude. I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, that's the big thing with SaGa Frontier is that the walls are not your friends. You always get stuck on them if you run into them.
Yes,
you have to really know the geometry really well. Otherwise, you'll just get stuck on stuff.
Oh, yeah, just got stuck again on like this pixel corner. Yeah, this is why the estimate is what it is. For as short as the run is, it's also incredibly long from just... Whoa, he hooked into me there.
So as long as you make it.
Oh, there's tons of that's never happened before.
Good thing is that this dodge is the hardest in this scenario.
Actually, I hate the hell one more.
Oh, that ain't going.
Oh, dude, this skeleton's just got my number right now. That's twice in a row. Usually it doesn't pop up that fast. So sometimes when they jump back like that, that's kind of what seals the deal. Them just... Why? They're rubber banding. Dude, they're rubber banding so much. Yeah, no. That bird was too fast.
I'm gonna make an executive call and say, just kill them next time.
Yeah. But I don't remember who I'm supposed to use to kill them all with.
Just use the mechs. Machine gun with the mechs.
Okay, this is looking bad. Oh. Really? I got caught on the corner again? There's like this invisible corner there.
It's in your mind.
Yeah, it is. And it catches me every time. That was a good pull too. I had like 4 of them out. Oh, what is this pull? Ooh. Alright, let's see.
Just kill them all.
Yep.
Kill everybody.
Probably gonna have to. At least we're getting like 1-on-1. So... Ooh, that's done. How dare he? Alright, hopefully that skeleton behind us doesn't catch us.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just don't get stuck in a corner.
I think where I am, I have to just hold up. Hopefully. What, did water cannon just miss? Seriously?
He might be immune to hydro.
Oh, true. Alright, we did it! Here we go. Protect your ears, people. This is a bit loud.
Was this on console?
Is it what?
Is this on console?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. No modem at least. So the first turn of this fight, he won't do anything. The second turn is when he actually revives. You have robots that are super powerful though, so it doesn't really matter as long as you don't get stunned every turn.
Yeah, and thankfully he didn't stun us this turn. So hopefully next turn he just does the same thing again. And
there's properties going in and out of moves that cause him to combo, and the moves he used are comboable. The Skull Drake heals at the end of every turn, but you do so much damage each turn that it doesn't really matter. It's still 2 turns.
Alright, so I paid the RNG tax and the enemy gods and the Skull Drake worked with this.
So yeah, Skull Drake's free. Just
you
don't
say
get
that.
stunned.
But last night when I was practicing, I got tail hit like 3 times in a row in one run.
Robots are also invincible though.
Yeah, and each time they got stunned, so, you know. Alright, so we got a rune. That's 1 rune down. But, unfortunately, we're gonna get a major detour here in the rune quest.
Just flying to Manhattan.
Yep. I just wanted to go to Manhattan, dude.
Yeah, when you take on the Rune Quest, whenever you try to fly to Manhattan, at least from Kurong, I'm not sure if it's just from wherever, you'll end up getting eaten by this creature. Creature not shown on screen, but you get to see its stomach.
So we're inside this giant space fish called Tanzer, I think, or space whale.
Space something.
Yeah. But either way, there's a rune in him, but we deemed this too difficult, as in, you know, we're going with the path of least resistance, so we just peace out. We ain't got time for Tanzer.
And if you actually fight Tanzer, it's a really disgusting-looking boss. You do fight it for the Ricky story, but otherwise you don't have to bother with it.
Man, Ricky's story is... There's a reason why it's the hardest one. But yeah, peace out, folks. We ain't bothering.
Yeah, Blue doesn't care about these people, so he just warps out.
But because of that, we're gonna have to give up on our rune quest. At the same
Luckily,
time,
the game lets you do it, and it does count towards completing it for Blue's progression.
at the same time, though, there's still other magic we can pursue. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so we're feeling kind of down. We're gonna go to good old Kurong and buy some snake oil, lift our spirits a bit. No, but there's a reason we buy snake oil. It's for the final boss, but yeah. Short little detour to fit it in. And then we're off to find more magic. I'm gonna go to this weird place called Mosperberg. Talk to, what's his name, Virgil? He's gonna tell us about time magic. And that sounds tasty, so we'll go check it out.
And Virgil also being one of the major antagonists, question mark, of Ricky. You do fight him, but he's kind of
Virgil?
like a helper sort of thing.
Yeah. What do you want? Oh yeah, so whoever we ask for about magic later, like from here on out, they don't bother explaining it to us. They just say, oh, it's better if you just see for yourself, and they just like send you there. So as everything's frozen in time, none of the enemies are active, so there's no worry about getting into random fights here.
And the only reason why we're doing anything with the time quest, because we're going to do the space one ultimately, is so we get access to the store where you spend LP points.
Yeah. So we find the sand vessel's broken, and we're like, we ain't about that life, we're not gonna fix it. So we also abandon this quest. Yeah, this is a speedrun, they know. They don't wanna explain it for our sake.
SaGa games don't really explain anything, so...
Yep. Or if they do, it's only a one-liner. Just go do this, and it's good. But here's our true source of magic. Shops. Gonna buy some mystic magic for Mei Ling, which will help us combo Kai Lin later. Wombo combo.
Actually watch this route.
And here
I never do the Kylan route because I refuse to kill Kylan.
Oh, he's too nice, I know. The story's so sad if you go after Kylan. We're spending our life points to get really good equipment.
But that'll make it really easy for Blue to die.
Oh yeah. And then everything else afterwards to die as well. Do they explain Blue's ending?
Yeah, very succinctly. The end. Unless you skip the end.
Yeah, we'll see. So now we're gonna ask about space magic. I don't know, should we talk about the backstory about Kylin's realm?
I don't really know the backstory. He likes to save kids or
yeah,
orphans or something.
Yeah, these are orphans, and he made this safe haven for them with his space magic.
Kylan's just a cool dude.
We're gonna come in and just ruin it all. We're just gonna... He's gonna make us go through his Kylin's waffle and wafer palace as a test. But... We're here for more than just the waffles and wafers.
Yeah, it's a really fun zone. Shame at the end you killed the master of it.
Whoops. Oh, SaGa movement.
some fun perspective stuff here. You get to go underneath platforms and shrink a bunch.
Yeah, the music's so happy and chill, just like everything has been so far.
And the magic of the pre-rendered backgrounds is that it's really hard to tell where you're able to walk and where you're supposed to be going.
Yep. So now we have access to these tiny doors, because we shrunk down. And that's it for Kylan's Waffle and Wafer Palace. We've done the thing. And now we set up...
Just quick save.
Chunk parts, Sura. Let's do that. Leather glove.
So this battle you're going to be using a full 5-party combo, so we got to set up all the party members to be survivable, or at least to be able to do the combos.
And the reason why we spend so much time for jet boots is specifically for this fight.
Yeah, jet boots make you faster, which makes you more likely to combo.
Sat Blue, being the jerk that he is, I'm just here to take your magic, bruh. I need to go kill my brother.
And only one person can have space magic, or mastery over space magic, so you got to kill him.
Phantasm Shot is through. So what we want here is a level 4 combo to go off, and then hopefully if the best scenario happens, next turn we'll just have a level 5 combo just go off right before Kylan does anything. And so far so good.
And Victory Rune buffs the robot there, so it does more damage.
Yep.
Good old Azura.
Uh-oh, Vapor Blast. And it's on the mech, hopefully he survives. Okay, good. And we got our Wombo combo.
Nice. I love the effect for level 5 combos.
Oh, yeah. So now we have the space magic. And we are so confident in ourselves that we're gonna go mano-a-mano with Rouge here. And not only that, we're gonna go in naked.
But how will you win?
He's just that confident. But yeah, this realm is ruined. So place your bets. Are we gonna win?
Yes.
I would hope so. Blue so got this, dude.
Yeah, final duel with your brother. That's the goal of the scenario, so this is the final boss.
This is indeed the final boss. Oh, whoops. I don't want to do an explosion.
So this fight's unique in that you actually have to reduce the enemy's LP to 0, like other SaGa games.
And he does Psychic Prison, which does nothing for us. It's looking good so far. Just gonna keep punching him. We don't want to waste our precious magic on him because it's expensive. No, but really, we really wanted a one-turn death here. He's drawing it out so much. Okay, we're dead. GG, guys.
So yeah, Blue dies.
Blue is dead. Oh, credits. What a great game, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Shout outs to all these people. I think this is the only place you see credits as well.
Yeah, actually.
I'm not sure if there's a way to trigger the credits in second division or whatever.
Here's a little Easter egg, though. They put Square on there, not Squaresoft. Makes you think. Oh, what's
Truly.
this? It's post-game. Oh, yeah, and then you find out they're not twins, that the Magic Kingdom split them in half. Just so that they can
So now that Blue is dead, all of Blue's magic is absorbed by Rouge, because now they're the same person.
And all the while,
Like
Rouge was
Piccolo and
getting all the
Tommy.
magic, too. So we have literally all the magic.
So at this point, Rouge is just super broken.
I just did that backwards. I was supposed to just leave him there. Alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So yeah, we're gonna take all the good stuff that we got. Oh, we did not get the angel armor. That's okay, though.
We're returning to the Magic Kingdom where you graduated. I'm not sure why. I guess to ask some questions.
Yeah. Wanted to go back and figure out why was he split and everything. You know, existential crisis and all that. So, yeah, we're gonna set up for... Let's see. For the final boss here.
Whether Rouge or Blue wins determines the final character. I guess they're the same. I'm not sure if the stats are any different or anything.
I don't think the stats are any different.
In a second division, there's a counter for which scenarios you've completed, and there's a separate counter for Rouge and Blue. So if you want to complete that counter, you gotta do it both ways.
Yep. Okay, I think that's everything.
And you basically have access to all magic, so you set up your spell list to be a certain way so you can do some crazy combos later on.
Let's see, so I got into 3 forced fights earlier. That shouldn't be enough to raise rank, right?
You'll be fine.
How many fights do you need? Like 10?
Like 30 or something.
Oh, 30? Okay, we're safe then.
Get rank 3 anyways. And I think that's when a boss gets buffed.
Yeah. But yeah, when we come over to Magic Kingdom, we find the place absolutely wrecked, and we're wondering what the heck just happened. And we find out that Hell freaking came out of the ground and just went nuts, which is why they wanted to do it in the first place.
Of course.
Oh, come on.
Alright, this dodge is kind of tricky.
There we go. Took 2 loops.
So you gotta get them caught on the rope so that they don't pursue you after you fight this thing.
Yep. So
this fight can be tricky. Go on.
Yeah, if you see the Yeti there and you don't have jet boots, it's gonna kill you. So you're gonna have to reset. But since we have jet boots, we're safe. Yeti being that blue thing on the left.
It's really important to grab the right item here.
Yeah, we're also getting to another encounter. Oh, whoops. Went a little too high there. So now we're gonna find out the whole origin of Blue and Rouge.
The statue has a great sculptor for the faces.
Oh yeah.
Very spherical eyes, so good job there, I guess. There are magic babies everywhere.
Magic babies. But as you can see, a little bit of blue still shines through there, saying, I don't care about you guys, why'd you do this to me? Y'all can just save yourselves. But then he has a quick change of heart when he sees the monsters invade.
That there's no more fights before Hell.
Yep. So we talk to them, find out Hell burst open, so we gotta do something about it, or else everyone is doomed. As if they weren't already doomed. The Last Magician, what a title. So here we are, the last bit of enemy dodging, which is probably my least favorite enemy dodging too. Just because you have to deal with flying enemy sprites. And so they're always misaligned with where you are.
And each enemy type has a different movement pattern for when they're on the field, and these angels are kind of manipulatable, but they're kind of really tricky to dodge, especially in that one area.
The next room, though, after this, the worst. Because you're coupled with really odd platforming where you don't know where the pathing is. Like, it's really not evident, and then you have a bunch of angels in really tight spaces that you have to hopefully be in the right position for. Yeah, welcome to hell, everybody. And according to my notes, it specifically says go to hell.
And for some reason, hell is just heaven, question mark.
Yep. Hey, we got through it.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Yep. Oh yeah, this next room's a crapshoot. There's one just waiting on the portal. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Oh, right now he's there, but he went down, so whew, really lucky. Alright, here we are. Gonna use the Sanctuary Stone. I don't even know what it is and how it got into your inventory. But it's there. Already have the Shade Robe on. Gonna equip the Norn's Bangle, and yeah. Hopefully we get the quick kill.
And we gotta defeat the egg.
Yep, defeat the egg. The egg is back. And timing will end when we're at the data screen and we select I've got no data.
I've got none.
So we're gonna do our own little wombo combo here, solo, and hope that it works. So I read up the reason why we use snake oil is for the fact that it takes off the status that Overdrive gives you that makes you use 0 AP, which does not help Tower's damage because Tower relies on how much AP you pour into it to work. So that's what the snake oil does.
Yeah, what time are we at?
36 minutes, 37.
As long as you don't die here, you should be fine.
Hopefully. I mean, we still have a second chance, even if he doesn't die right away.
Yeah. So yeah, you use Overdrive, which lets you do 7 actions, and then there's the Snake Oil Stasis Rune glitch, which I'm not sure what the specifics are, but Overdrive basically carries over and stuff.
Yeah.
Ideally, you kill him in this turn with this setup, but there's something called the Heavenly Peace Divisor, which will reduce the damage you do.
Oh, nope, we got Heavenly Peace Divisor. So all we have to rely on now is hopefully that Power Grab finishes him off. If not, we're gonna have to try again.
Now he goes to his second phase, but yeah, you don't have any magic left, so you just Power Grab for days.
Which is funny because you still have your Overdrive effect. It's just now he can interrupt you.
Yeah, so you can still queue up 7 actions.
Oh, we did it. Okay, it was like the second best result. And time is coming up. Right now, time.
I've got none.
I've got none. We have quick save, we don't need anything else. But yeah, as you can see, there's no ending. Blue's ending is literally just a coin toss on whether or not you get out of hell or not.
Sometimes it displays the end, sometimes it doesn't.
Does it? I've never seen the end.
Like literally, it just say the text the end.
Oh, right, right. Like the tower, it just says the end at the end, and it's like the free shot of when you kill him. We didn't get the glitched ending though, where you hear like the sound texture get nuts with like the bell from the fight. But still, we got a proper kill. We even skipped the ending for speedrun's sake.
GG.
GG. But yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It was fun. And up next is Clear Tonic with a glitched run of Romancing Saga 3. So yeah, let me know when it's good to cut off.